Hi, everybody. I thought today would be a good time since we have. Today is a good time to talk about politics again. Um, Let me first get started here. It's early in the morning today, and it's on a Sunday morning, so I thought I had plenty of time to get this done and get it posted today. So, um, let me first start again. My name is Richard Weitzel, and I live in West Virginia. And I try to post these videos every week. Sometimes I miss a week here and there due to me being busy doing other things. Um, um, I post videos that deal mainly with current events and things that are going on, and things that are just heavily on my mind that I want to get out and talk to. This is the only way I can communicate sometimes, uh, besides a one-on-one with friends and stuff. So hopefully you find my videos a little bit interesting. And let me go ahead and light a candle before I start. I always like to light a candle uh, before I start. And of course, I have my coffee here. Gotta have that coffee to keep me awake. Now, if everybody knows, probably the politics are starting to really heat up, even though we still have a long time to go. Um, Politics in America are just, it's strange bedfellows, let me tell you. We have so many Republicans running for president, and we're really not really too familiar with a lot of them. Uh, the only one that really stands out is Jeb Bush and maybe Rick Perry or Rick Santorum. Uh, but as far as they're pretty much all duplicates of each other, and I'm not much of a Republican fan anyway, so I just don't really pay too much attention to what they're saying at all. Um, I was surprisingly, my mind has really changed lately. I was and still might be a Hillary fan. Hillary Clinton. Something is really bothering me lately about her. Of course, I am a Democrat and have always been a Democrat. I don't believe in anything else except democracy under the Democratic banner. Uh, but lately, I find Hillary not, she's supposed to be campaigning, but I don't really lately see her in the news that much. Um, I don't really hear much except through the internet. I'm always bombarded with emails about her uh, constantly because, of course, I am a fan of the Clintons. I always have been. I voted for Bill, and I was going to vote for Hillary, but then all of a sudden this old man comes by and starts sending me emails, and he's running for president. Everybody might know who he is. His name is Bernie Sanders, and he's a U.S. senator in our Senate. And I started digging into his past records to find out just what kind of man he was, because a lot of things that he was saying uh, made a lot of sense to me, and I'm definitely considering Bernie Sanders for a choice against Hillary. Um, um, Bernie is a very frank and open-minded person. He's running a positive campaign. He is doing everything that I could think of that a good candidate should do. He's not a wealthy man by any means, uh, and he's running up against the Clinton machine, which means he's got a really uphill battle. But his policies on social justice, his policies on women, his policies on the economy, his policies on where we should be taking care of our country instead of going to war against all these other nations. He's really starting to build a campaign, and dare I say it, Hillary may be having some problems because of him. um, which I'm sure the Republicans are just gleaming over. If a lot of people would vote for him instead of Hillary, that'll make Hillary weaker, and they'll have to battle it out in the convention. But I'm telling you, everybody that can hear my voice should really check this Bernie Sanders out. He is making a lot of sense. He's a big supporter of the middle class, and he is a big supporter of the poor, trying to improve the conditions of the poor people in the United States. Uh, I am really, right now, I'm leaning towards Bernie Sanders. Um, for me, Hillary Clinton is just not stepping up to the plate that much lately. Maybe she will in the fall. Uh, uh, Maybe she'll get more aggressive. Right now, she's the only thing right now you're basically hearing from Hillary Clinton is this thing about voting. Um, uh, she's attacking the Republicans for trying to restrict voting registration. And I mean, it's important. I understand how that it is important, but it's not a major thing that I'm not really worried about how people get to the polls and how they vote at this point. I'm more worried about our country as a nation that seems to be slipping. Uh, we have so many things wrong with our country, our infrastructure, all these warning signs all over this country, and Bernie Sanders seems to be the only one that's addressing this stuff. Our infrastructure is crumbling. Look at the train wrecks we've had, the oil that's been transported on trains that have crashed, passenger trains that have smashed and killed people in the Northeast Corridor with Amtrak. I mean, countless problems. Our highways are deteriorating. Our roadways are in horrible condition. Our bridges, uh, our medical care is in horrible shape. Uh, things things that we need to be working on, and Hillary chooses to talk about voting and voting fraud and trying to make it easier for black people to register. Well, excuse me, what does that have to do with anything? Um, a black person, a Japanese person of hair, get away from the cultural thing. We quit labeling people black or Japanese or German or whatever. We are all people. We're all citizens in this country, and we need to get out and vote. I hope people will hear this from me, and I hope you will place some comments below about this, because please take a look at this guy, Bernie Sanders, and I'm sure once you investigate it a little bit, you'll find out that the guy, has some good, meaningful points, and you need to give him your attention, because he seems to be speaking out on the issues where Hillary is on the sidelines. You don't hear much about her except her fight for women rights. You know, she needs to become more aggressive. If she's going to go up against the Republican machine in the fall, uh, she needs to step up to the plate, and I don't see her stepping up to the plate right now. She seems to be lacking um, a lot of qualities. She seems to think that her money machine will solve everything. Where Bernie, he's not got a whole lot of money, but he's got some good ideas. And for right now, if it came up for an election between Hillary and Bernie for the primaries, uh, I am leaning towards Bernie Sanders. I am starting to see some cracks in the Clinton machine. Although I do like Hillary, but still, to me, she has not stepped up to the plate and has not really pronounced herself and what she stands for and what she will fight for. She needs to stand up for the common man and start fighting for him, because that's what's going to put her into the White House. Uh, Hopefully, it'll put her in the White House. But right now, I am leaning towards Bernie Sanders. Uh, his stand on all the policies that making government more efficient, so they can solve the problems of housing, increasing the minimum wage, all those things that are good for the poor and middle class. Uh, bringing all those jobs back from China. I don't know how in the world we ever got us in this pickle. Here we are. Most of our foreign production is in China, a communist state that slaps us every which way they can when they can. Um, we don't need to be having our foreign jobs, all of our foreign manufacturing in China. These jobs need to come back home to America to create jobs for us Americans. We need to make America strong again, and it's just not happening under the Republicans, and it's not happening under the Democrats. Bernie, now he is running on the Democratic ticket. Um, he does lean a little bit more towards the socialistic views, to improve society. But I am for that. I am definitely for that, and I'm going to be watching this race very closely, and I'm hoping everybody else will watch this race closely. If you have any comments, like I said before, please put them down below. Make sure you subscribe. If you're a newcomer, subscribe to my channel. It helps me out tremendously, and I do hope that you, in the coming weeks, will view my channel and leave a good comment. And if you have any suggestions, I know my videos can be a little bit dry, but the substance is really good. My subject matter that I usually pick is something that's really needed in this country, and we want to make this world a better world for our children to grow up in and make it stronger. And there's so many issues out there right now that are the thing going on with ISIS, all the wars around, uh, global warming, poverty in America, just the racism in America. All Check out my videos. I try to do a different topic every week, and I'm hoping that you can come along with me for the ride. And please always subscribe when post these and like them, and that way I will be able to grow and get new followers. And if you have any questions, like I said, please post them below. I'd be more than happy to answer them. And right now, I'm going to say goodbye because this is Sunday and it's early in the morning for me. And hopefully, I'll post something again here in a few days. I don't really know what the subject matter will be here in the future, but always post. I'll always try to post once a week. Um, Take care, okay? And I'll see you next week. Bye bye. Blessed be.